Hey everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be working on some vintage ephemera, specifically tags and journal cards. And then over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing a series on the topic of vintage ephemera and journals. And I'll build my way up to eventually creating my own journal from scratch and decorating it with all of the ephemera I've created along the way. And somewhere in between, I'm going to sprinkle in my final Temu haul. I received my last two orders, and so I want to share those with you as well. And if you've watched my previous episodes, you'll notice I'm wearing the t-shirt. So I washed it, and so far it washed well. And I would say, you know, I would recommend it, but we'll see how it goes with a few more washes. Anyway, so I also wanted to thank all of my new subscribers. I've seen an uptick in subscriptions, and that's awesome. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Don't forget to like the videos though, because likes are really important in the YouTube algorithm and helps get videos shared to other viewers who might enjoy the same type of content. So in addition to subscribing, please like and share the videos, and don't forget to press the notification button so you'll be notified when I post videos in the future. Thank you so much for all of your support, and sit tight. I'll be right back with the vintage ephemera. So here I'm back and ready to start creating the vintage ephemera. I'm starting out with sort of a messy desk because I started filming this video last Thursday. Today is Tuesday the 12th, I think. No, today is Monday the 12th. And so I started filming this on Thursday. And just like the video from my vacation, somehow it wound up getting corrupt. I mean, the first like 5 minutes of it was fine, and then all of a sudden it went into slow motion, and after that I was not able to retrieve it. So I'm just gonna show you what I made during that session, and then I'll try to recreate it for you. So I wanted to point out a few things. Before I actually made the video, I started practicing, and I just made this video, this tag, and I took a piece of paper from the, I think it was the Hobby Lobby 6x6 scrapbook that I purchased that had the, 4x6 scrapbook page that had all the maps, and I covered the entire tag, which was actually a piece of packaging from some of the Temu hauls. So I just covered a piece of cardboard, cut the tips, punched the holes, covered it in paper, put a reinforcer on it, and then I started decorating it. And when I was done with it, there was just something wrong with it. Like I was like, I don't know, I'm not really happy with it. It kind of looks really rigid. Everything is, you know, just straight and whatever. And so I went on the other side of it and I did the same thing. And this one I kind of liked a little bit better because I added the circles, and to me it gave it more movement, but it still wasn't right for whatever reason. And then I started making more tags, and then I realized what I had done wrong there. If you look at this tag and this piece of ephemera, I collaged. So I went in with some writing, some flowers, some ephemera, some lace. And in this one, I did the same thing with music paper, pretty scrapbook paper, some writing. I added the numbers, I added the florals, and then I turned it around and I made it like a little pocket in the back. I stamped some journaling lines on it, added more paper, more music paper, the butterfly, and I decided to make it like a little pocket and added some pieces of the ephemera that I hauled. And then I really kind of started liking what I was doing, and so this is what I'm going to try to recreate for you. On the tag, I also did some decorating on the back. I stamped on some journaling lines. I added some more of the same craft paper that I had along the side on the bottom, but I did this before I did the journal card, and it didn't occur to me to make this a pocket, so I kind of glued the whole thing down. And then I added a little bit of paper on the corner, the butterfly, the number, and then some twine. So this is what I'm going to try to recreate for you today. So you'll get the idea. And I'm not sure if I showed you that I did eventually wind up using the scrapbook.com box that I had bought for my 4x6 paper, but then I replaced it with the Happy Planner sticker box. So it did come in handy for storing all the little scrap papers that I bought from Temu. So I just put them in Avriel pockets. I trimmed off the flaps just to make it easier to access the paper, and I put them all in here. So that's what I wound up doing with that, and that worked out really well. And so let's get started on decorating a tag. So basically what I did was, I don't know if you've ever watched Emeril Lagasse cook, and he refers to the Holy Trinity for him, which is, I think, onions, celery, and either carrots or bell peppers. And so I figured out, for me, the Holy Trinity for this is some pretty scrap paper, some words, and some music paper. And if you have these three elements, I think no matter what you make, it's going to look beautiful. So this is going to be my Holy Trinity. And then we'll just, you know, zhuzh it up with some other ephemera, some stickers, some labels, some butterflies, flowers, things of that nature. So let's start with this. So this is some of the paper that I already used in my first two cards that I made. And so I'm just going to use some of this, and I'll go ahead, and what I did the first time was I had to reinforce that I previously punched. So here's that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me get my crocodile. Hold on. I'm just going to punch a hole in this, random hole. Oh, put it in the wrong place. You know what? This isn't going to work out that way. Oh, yeah, actually. So what I did with the other one is I tried to punch the hole afterwards, and it was a little harder than it had to be. So I'm just going to glue this down and align the hole. So I'm just going to kind of randomly put glue on this. Oops. Going to randomly put glue and then align the hole. So I used an old hole punch that I had, and it was really tough to punch that hole through for some reason. So just rub off that extra glue and cut this excess off. And already you can see how beautiful the tag is gonna look. Okay, so let's pop this reinforcer back on. And I guess that hole wasn't big enough, the crocodile. So let me go back to my old punch. And hopefully I can punch through it more easily because it's partially punched through. I don't know why it's like, there we go. All right, so now that's good. Okay, that came out. All right, so there we go. We have some nice paper on it. And then we can just put some craft paper. And I can just tear a small sliver of it to go down the side of it. And let me go this way, that way I have room for that reinforcer. Add some glue. And you know what, in making this type of ephemera, most of the crafters use glue sticks, but I don't have any, so I'm using my art glitter glue. And let me see if I have some time. Yep, I was able to move that. And so I'll just go ahead and snip off the excess here as well. And this is really pretty simple stuff, I think. And the effects are beautiful. So I think I had some torn music paper from the first card. Maybe not. No, I guess not. So let's go rip into this. And again, I'll try to just kind of make it oh, you know what? I forgot a step. Here is my Distress Oxide. And let me get a sponge. I forgot to ink the edges of these pieces. I have to get into the habit, so let me go ahead and start that now. Unfortunately, I didn't do the green piece. But I'm gonna go ahead and distress this music paper. And I'm using Distress Oxide Gathered Twigs. That's the darkest brown that I have. I'm not going to ink the bottom of it because I'm going to wind up trimming it off. But I think when you ink it, it gives it some definition. And so I'll try to get this here. And kind of mark there so I'll know how far down to glue. So I'm on my no buy restriction. no more buying, but I said if I needed something, I would buy it. So I think I'm gonna go buy some glue sticks, and I might wind up ordering some stuff for bookbinding for when I make the journal. And oh, another thing that I forgot to tell you guys that I did was I put out an in search of notice on my neighborhood, like, you know, neighbors.com. And I put out in search of, that broke. I put in search of old books for a craft project, and I had quite a few people reach out to me. And so I have some really nice books that I picked up. So for my journal and for future ephemera projects. I'll show those to you right after I complete this tag. This is a really old Stampin' Up rubber stamp that was called Just Journaling. And this is one of the ones that when I started this, I took the stamp off the wooden block, and I just put Aleene's tacky glue on the back of it, and so that helps it stick to the block. And so I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna stamp some journaling lines on the back of the tag. That way it can become like a journaling tag. Hold on one second. Let me get a piece of paper because I don't want to stamp on my mat, but I'll try to get it as straight as possible. And I'll only do that much because I'll cover the bottom. But then on the front, we can add some stickers and stuff. And let's see. I like adding the numbers. I think the numbers look really nice. So I'm going to put this number down here. And then maybe some of this washi. Maybe I'll fussy cut the butterfly out of this washi. Hold on, let me see. Do I have any other butterflies I can use? This is labels. Ooh, okay. These butterflies are the wrong color. All right, so let me just see what I can add here. We can add another floral. That looks really pretty. And it's also good to limit the products that you use when you're making something like this, because if you bring out everything, it can create what they call decision fatigue. So you're better off just, you know, just limiting what you use, and just go with your first instinct and do whatever it is that you're gonna do, you know. So do I want to add a little label to this and go against my own? Okay, so here's something green to go with the paper. Let me go with a circle. It says sunny rainbow. that up here. And I don't want to cover up the, no, that's too big. Let's see if I can find something small or different shape. Yeah, that one. So, yeah, so limit what you use. And, you know, it doesn't matter. They say, like, if you put something down and then you find something else and you know, the placement of it, you're having a hard time with, you can always just put it over whatever it is you laid down before. I mean, you know, it's your creation, so just add whatever it is that you want to it. Like if I wanted to cover up some of this number, or yeah, so I'll just put it right over here. And it's green and it goes with the paper. And it's overlapping the number a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, we got that going on. I think that's really pretty. You know what? I don't like it. I like it like this better. It doesn't have much on it, but I guess less is more, right? So this I may wind up putting on the back end of this. But let me just put some more paper on here. And yeah, we can make this a little pocket, definitely. And let's ink up the edges, which I forgot to do on the original piece that I put on the other side. So let me ink up this side. Actually, I want this taller piece, so I'm gonna ink it. I'm gonna glue it, I mean. Oh, crap. I guess it's not gonna be a pocket. I'm sorry, guys. It's not gonna be a pocket. I've put glue all over it. Oh well. And then maybe we can add this right here. Let's trim that off. And I had cut a piece of ribbon earlier, and I thought I had it laying around here. Maybe this will look nice with a piece of ribbon. You know what, I'm going to peel this up again. I'm going to put a piece of ribbon. I'm just going to put some glue. Another thing that I don't have and I probably will get is Fabri-Tac, which is a glue for when you're working with fabrics and ribbons and stuff. So right now I'm just using my art glitter glue, but I think I'm going to invest in some Fabri-Tac, because this is I've really been enjoying, you know, this whole vintage ephemera topic. And I don't know, I think this is definitely going to be something that I continue to do and incorporate it in my card making, you know, make some vintage cards. And so that looks really pretty. And then maybe I'll get a bigger tag and put it over the ribbon like that. On this side where the paper is taller. Yeah. Maybe I'll, no, this isn't working. I'll use it on something else. But again, let's see. I liked this butterfly. It's kind of big though. Maybe I can fussy cut it and put it at the top. Let me see if I find the smaller butterfly. Yep, that's pretty small compared to the one that I was going to use at first. I like this one. It has some green in the bottom of it. So, and I'm not going to, I mean, fussy cut it perfectly. There might be some little edges on it. And these cutter bee scissors are so old. I've had them since the beginning of time. I've probably had them like 20 years, maybe 17 to 20 years. So, yeah. Fix this. So, I'm gonna link some of the crafters whose videos I watched that I took the inspiration from. I don't know if you all watch Ceri Griffiths, Ceri the Crafter, C-E-R-I the Crafter. I like his videos a lot. And then I can't remember her first name. Gayle, I think it is, Agostinelli. And another one from Australia called Treasure Books. So if you want to see more on the topic, you should check out their channels, and I'll link them below in the description box. So that's that. Maybe I should have put the butterfly on the other side to balance, since I have the sticker. Yeah, I think that looks better, because everything would have been heavy on that side. So that's that. Now all we have left to do is to add a ribbon. I hope you're liking what you see so far. My ribbon choices for oh, I have this. Maybe I could use, no, this is too thick. It's too wide. The only other thing I have, let me see, I have this this green ribbon, but it may be too dark. But you know what? It's all I've got right now. So let's go with it. And maybe I'll give it a little bit of twine to go with it. Or actually, maybe I'll put it through, feed it through. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, so I watch their channels for inspiration, and I really enjoyed them. And I know there's someone I'm forgetting, but if I think of it, I'm definitely gonna link it in the description box. And let me just kind of, oops, I hope I'm still in frame. Just cut the edge like that. Maybe just kind of, I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to give it a shot. Put the twine through there. Tie a knot. And maybe do a bow. So tell me in the comments what you think, if you're enjoying it. So that's that. So we've got this side. And then we've got this side. And you can do a little bit of journaling here. Maybe just put a date and a place, right? And then for the card, what I did, let me put this to the side. What I did for the card was I used a blank index card. And you can get, you know, a pack of 100 or 200 at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and you can make journal cards till your heart's content. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and do the back of it first, and I'll put some of the journaling lines on the back. And I don't know if you guys figured out I'm kind of behind. Yeah, like I told you earlier, I tried to film this on Thursday, and then I realized it was corrupted, and then I had my grandkids for the weekend, and so there really wasn't much that I could do with them. We did a lot of crafting, a lot of painting, so they kept me busy. And then this side, let's go with this blue paper. Yeah, I like that. Actually, let me glue it down first. Crap. Hold on. Forgot to ink it again. Sponge. So sorry for the quiet. As I've told you in the past, sometimes I have a hard time, got some glue on that, concentrating and doing stuff at the same time. Concentrating and talking at the same time. Okay, so my bone folder was somewhere here. Okay, so I left some white space here, but what I'll do is cover it up with the inking, and it's not even noticeable. So I've got this big gap here. So maybe I'll just put something from my little Tim Holtz. So I'm at a loss as to what to put there. What else do I have hanging around? When in doubt, add a butterfly. How do you think those two papers look together? No. Let's ink this. Wasn't too fond with that rip, too happy with it. Anyway, so let's put this here just to cover up that. Cover up that space. And I want to get rid of some of this this white spot. Finish that down. And I wonder if my mono eraser will get rid of this. Let's give this a shot. Oh, looks a little bit better. Not perfect, but it's a little bit better. And then I guess when you journal, you'll cover that up. And I went with the brown ink to do the journal lines because I thought the black would kind of look harsh. So that was my reasoning behind that. So could look better. I wonder if that needs something else, like a little butterfly or something. Or a label, or... No, but I like it for the other side. So that's one side of the... Yeah, looks a little bit better. So then this is going to be the main side of the card. So it has to be this way. And again, we'll cover it up with some paper. And let's just stamp this. And I'm going to go with my Holy Trinity or trifecta of craft paper. Page paper, you know, words like book page and music page. And let's see, I like that. Okay, just kind of give it a mark with my nail so I can not glue more than I have to. And let's see if we might turn this into a pocket and just glue it on 3 sides, see what happens. Okay, so since we I might peel up this edge just to let me get under it. Yep. And again, I wish I could hear you people screaming at me, ink it! As I'm sure a lot of you are doing, watching me put glue on it without inking it first. That's okay, I'll just get ink all over my fingers. And then the edges, I can just, ink afterwards. So that's that. And then I'll put some more glue on the edge of this to complete the pocket. And then what I should have done, but this is all a learning process, you know? As you make things, you make mistakes. What I should have done was added the music paper underneath both of these before I glued it, but then now what I'll have to do is overlap the music paper. Oh good, that went right under there. I tore it too much. It's all right. No problem. We'll just try it again. Get it right under there. And then, let's see. Okay. So we'll tear it up this way. I can't see much of it, but you can see some. And again, let's stamp it. Ink it. This side is going to be under the pocket. So we'll just put some glue here. Stick it underneath the pocket. And go under that corner. There. So let's ink these outside edges. Let's trim off this excess. And then let's ink this upper edge. And then let's see. Ink that up. I messed this up here. This needs a little something else right here, something pretty. How does the timepiece look there? Yeah, that kind of goes. The colors are right. I wonder if I can tear this washi. Let me see. You know what? I can't tear it, I don't think, because of the backing. But what I can do, which I never thought I ever would, is chalk and twine. Pull out one of these old scissors and give it like a decal edge. Let's see if that works. Oh my God, I never thought I would use these scissors again. Again, these are super old. But I just don't like the straight edge of the washi tape on this, since everything else is torn and stained. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see. Let's see if that looks better. Okay. Should I put it here? Or here? I think here. Maybe here. To give it a little bit of definition. Oh, if I can lift it up a bit. Sorry, guys, for the quiet, dead space, dead air space. But I have a little idea. I think I can salvage that little butterfly. Fussy cutting scissors. Oops. All right, so can I salvage this little butterfly and put it up here maybe? Will it get lost? It gets lost. So maybe we'll put the little butterfly up here. And then we can just put a couple of cards or embellishments inside this a report card. Let me see if I can bring in something with color. And like I said before, I mean, we're putting in the pieces of ephemera in the pocket, and they cover the music paper, but you know it's there. And when you take the ephemera out, if you do, you know, you'll see the music paper, but you shouldn't not put it because it's not going to be seen, you know. It'll be seen by someone at some point, so you can do that. And then I think I had pulled out a number that was like a kind of greenish color. And what a mess I'm making. Pull this out, cover my ink. I know I pulled out a number, but let's find another one. Come on. Do I go something lighter to pull in the beige? Maybe I do that. Yeah, let's do that. And let me just think if I'm gonna put anything else on this side, because it's just a lot of paper. Something round. How's the timepiece we looked at before? I think I need a bigger number then. Oh, here it goes. Yeah. I kind of like that. It's kind of like a little tuck spot for the clock. Oh, I forgot to put glue on the clock face. I want to put that down first. And then we can put this number. I think we need something bigger for that. That's not big enough. That's too big. How's this map? It brings in some color. Yeah, I like that. Time traveler with the map and the clock. Yeah, so we could do something like that. So that's it. Next time I'm either gonna make some clusters, some ephemera clusters, or I'm going to oh, this side I'm really not happy with. It needs something else. I don't know. That washi's not doing it for me. I wonder if I can still peel it up. Without ruining the paper. I'll use that on another project. Yeah, I think this definitely needs something else, but I'm not sure quite what. We'll put that on there. Color matches. And forgot to ink it. There you go. I think it needs like one more thing, like a flower or something. I think I ran out of those flowers. No, that doesn't go. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll figure something else out. But I think that turned out cute. And don't quite like the butterfly. I'm sorry. Need something else. Let's give it one of these. One thing that I noticed when using, sorry, I'm not gonna fight with the backing. I'm just gonna put glue on it. One thing I noticed with the some of the stickers that I bought were especially like that washi tape, is that it looks great when it's on like a light backing, like a light, the ones that are translucent, it looks nice if it's on a light background. But if you're gonna, if like for instance this one, if I'm gonna put it on this dark blue black background or this darker blue, what happens is when you take the backing off, and since the sticker is translucent, it kind of gets lost in the background and it's difficult to see. So that's just one thing I wanted to point out. But this is it. This is, let me see, we made the journal card, we made the tag, and these are what they look like. I'll put up pictures of them so you could get a better view. So I'm sorry for all of the dead space in the video, but like I said, I have to get better at it, at talking and concentrating at the same time. But anyway, I hope you forgive me, give me some grace. I'll get better at it. So here's a quick look at the books that I sourced for free from neighbors.com. This one is called Familiar Garden Birds of America. And it's great pages. They've aged nicely. They're kind of yellowish. There's some color images in here in the center of the book that I can fussy cut, and then there's also some black and white images. Let me see, they're scattered about the book. So that's one book. And then I got this one, and I think I'm gonna tear all the pages out of it because it's kind of a bit moldy, or I'll try to treat it with some sort of Clorox solution, but this one is a Reader's Digest book. And again, you know, it's distressed, yellowed at the corners, great pages to use, and some images, color, you know, some retro images. So that's the second book. And then I got this one, which is a Rand McNally World Atlas. And so it has all these beautiful maps in it, some images. Then it has like this whole index section that would look nice on a card or a tag. And then in the back, there's more images. So anyway, just wanted to show you the books that I picked up for free by putting a post on the neighborhood website. So the video was a little bit longer than I had intended it to be. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I won't keep you any longer than I have to. But remember, please share, like, and subscribe. Thanks. See you in the next one. Bye.